Opening scene, calm background music, host smiling warmly. Host to camera, have you ever said yes when every part of you wanted to say no? You're not alone. Many women struggle with guilt when it comes to setting boundaries. But why is that? Let's talk about it. Cut to engaging visuals. Women juggling tasks, work, family, social obligations represented via animated or real-life snippets. Narrator, voiceover saying no can be a hefty task, especially in a world that often expects women to be agreeable and accommodating. The society we live in has intricately woven these expectations over time. Scene switches to historical timeline graphics showing societal expectations of women from past to present. Narrator, voiceover. In the past, women were predominantly expected to be the caregivers, the nurturers. These roles were glorified as the epitome of femininity. Over time, these expectations solidified into societal norms that linger today. Scene shows interviews with women discussing personal experiences where they felt pressured to say yes. Woman 1, on screen, I often find myself agreeing to things just because I feel that I should. It's hard to shake the feeling of guilt when I actually decide to decline. Woman 2, on screen, it's not just about saying no, it's about the perception that saying no makes me less kind or caring. Cut back to host, walking through a park. Host to camera, saying no is not about being unkind or unhelpful. It's about respecting your own needs and boundaries. But when guilt creeps in, remember, it isn't your fault. It's a product of the expectations ingrained in us. Scene shows a therapist speaking on camera about emotional and mental health. Therapist, on screen, guilt arises because we're taught that selflessness equals goodness. It's essential to reframe this thinking. Remember, setting boundaries is healthy for your emotional balance. Scene shows positive visuals of women practicing assertiveness and confidently saying no. Narrator, voiceover, setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It is about knowing your limits and communicating them effectively. Practicing mindfulness and asserting gently but firmly can change how you perceive saying no. Closing scene, host back in the studio, calm music fades in,